Sometimes I think I was born at a very special time, when everything for a brief moment attained this kind of like perfect alignment. Do you have that? Wild. You said that about me, that I was wild. I used to like the clubs, yeah. I loved getting lost in the spell of those nights. That soft, wild dark. Because we can all sense a golden, perfect place around the next corner. Do you know what it's like to be caught in a trap? Of course you do. Why am I asking? But you don't have anything to worry about, not from me. The trap releases when you learn to love the trap. Isn't that how it works? You again. Well, look at me blushing. Was that really us? Did we really do those things? On the other hand, I don't know you at all. We never met. You hear that? You definitely look familiar. Did I see you at the Horseshoe Bar? Did I pass you on the street downtown? Did you feel me in your heart? Do you feel me there right now? You know, this air you breathe is really delicious. It's really starting to change me. I can definitely feel it kicking in. You thought I was going to say something about the edge of chaos? I wasn't going to say anything about the edge of chaos. You made bad choices in life. You're going to have to deal with the consequences. When I was a girl, I used to get these high fevers. I'd have this one hallucination where I'm standing at the edge of a field and the grass is so green and wild, it just throbs with color. But I have come on a crucial mission. Somewhere in this field of grass is the single molecule where the end of the world is about to begin. And it's up to me to find that little atom and stop the world from bursting into flames. And at the very last moment, my fever vision zooms in on the one blade of grass. I wake up. The fever has broken. A soft breeze blows in through the window, and the sound of birds. Me, I always hear the roar outside the door, the roar of romance and danger, the ecstatic parade of the divine. You know those magic shows they have in certain old movies? The magician in the black top hat and the wand, and he has an assistant, a smiling woman who gets sawed in half. I always wanted to be that woman sawed in half, that woman in the box that hinges open, where I would be in on both sides of the magic trick, both sides of the illusion, the sleight of hand. But the world is not a magic show, is it? Or, what do you think? Is the world a magic trick? Or is it the kind of place where a thing is what it is, and we can rely on that? Where, for example, lip gloss is lip gloss. Simple and direct. And the same goes for me or for you, or for you. We are what we are, or we grow, we change, but something is unchanging to our soul, our essence. It is what it is, but it changes? And isn't that confusing? Because things have to be the way they are, or something, right? The silk scarf becomes the white dove, and we love it because it's a total lie that also tells the truth. Things are always shifting into other things. The truth becomes the lie becomes the truth. Talk about freedom, a high wire act, floating on air. We give things a name, wild. The name is a trap, a jar for the spirit of the thing named. The name that we are given accumulates a story, a history, a little narrative that is a prison. And what you see when you see me is a woman learning to forget her own name. Venus, web, magic, silent. What is my name? Do you even remember it? In general, I'm a mystery woman. Some men don't like that. Some men want to pierce the mystery. They said I was wild. That's what they said. They don't say that anymore. Is it wild to love the skies, the forests, the seas? Wild. What if I can see the future? My future, your future. Sure, you want closure. Questions that get answered. You've been that way since the Pilgrims, you goddamn Americans. And you won't stop until you've covered the entire earth in asphalt. A waste, what a waste, a waste, what a waste. Maybe I'm just pretending to be your captive because it turns me on. Master. Master. You like it when I call you that? Master. Master. Drown me if you have to. Burn me or drown me. Do what you want. But just don't show me the contents of your mind ever again. I can do lines now without even doing lines. Every breath is like a line for me now. And God holds the mirror. The mirror. Only he's a goddess, and she approves of me violently. My sinuses are all stuffed up. It's from giving you all I have over and over again. But I still like you. Would you like a drink? Would you like some pills? Take a crap? No? You're good? Okay. Good. Listen. Can you hear it coming? A hot wind, all the way from that meadow long ago. There are 521 ways to forget. I know because I counted. Trapped away in here all these years. While the river's baked into streams. I mean, someone please pull the plug, yank the trigger, tug the rope. I'd rather be dragged behind a car, in all honesty. I'd rather be gutted by a boat hook. Someone give me a hammer and I'll break open the sky. Let all the air rush out. In Central Park, at the break of day, I used to go sit by that still lake, and in the black water, the mutant goldfish would suddenly appear. Big bulbous eyes and skin mottled orange and white, as if they had survived the radiation, as will a small percentage of humanity, transformed into shuffling beasts and monsters that hobble along the floors of the smoking valleys, bellowing to each other, mating in the rocks and ditches. But I could stop all that. I was big on recycling. I knew it was just a start. We needed to get full sustainability. It would be like a dance. We'd be dancing with the planet. We'd restore all the jungles and the prairies, bring all the species back, and midwife a few new ones as well. Unintended consequences were going to be our middle name. It would be like a beautiful and terrible dream we couldn't ever wake up from. And no more wars, because they're boring and ugly. How to let go. How to sink back into the dark we rose out of.